Prime Minister Keir Starmer has continued to address the United Kingdom's economic situation while discussing the long-term effects of Brexit in a measured and factual manner. His government remains focused on maintaining transparency, promoting stability, and strengthening public confidence in the nation's future. Recent reports and public discussions have explored how Brexit has influenced trade, productivity, and growth, with some independent economic analyses suggesting that the UK's economy might have been larger by 2035 if it had remained a member of the European Union. However, it is important to note that such projections are based on hypothetical economic modelling and do not represent confirmed or official forecasts. The UK government has not made any official statement endorsing those estimates, and experts continue to emphasise that many global factors including energy market disruptions and shifts in international trade have played significant roles in shaping economic outcomes both in Britain and across Europe. During the 2024 general election, Sir Keir Starmer and his party made a clear commitment not to increase taxes on working individuals. Since taking office, he has repeatedly stated that his government's focus is on fairness, responsibility, and long-term stability. According to his recent public statements, his administration is working to balance fiscal discipline with investments that support economic growth, job creation, and the delivery of strong public services. He has also stressed that the government's approach to the economy will be guided by data, evidence, and consultation with economic experts to ensure policies remain sustainable and beneficial for households and businesses alike. The Office for Budget Responsibility, OBR, which provides independent analysis of the UK's public finances, has highlighted potential challenges to productivity in its latest reports. The government has acknowledged these challenges and announced plans to strengthen key sectors through innovation, infrastructure development, and skills training. These efforts include investing in green industries, digital technology, and vocational education programs to help workers adapt to a rapidly changing economy. Officials have also underlined that the UK's growth strategy will rely on empowering small and medium-sized businesses, improving exports, and fostering a stable environment for private investment. In his recent comments, Sir Keir Starmer has also spoken about border and immigration policies, clarifying that the UK now operates under its own independent framework since leaving the European Union. Before Brexit, the UK participated in certain EU-wide agreements, such as the Dublin Convention, which allowed member states to return asylum seekers to the first country they entered. Since leaving the EU, those specific arrangements no longer apply in the same way, and the UK has developed new systems to manage asylum applications and border control independently. The government says its goal is to maintain both fairness and security while upholding international law and humanitarian obligations. Migration remains a complex issue that affects many nations, and the UK continues to coordinate with international partners to find practical, lawful, and compassionate solutions. Nigel Farage, known for his leadership during the Brexit campaign and his role in founding Reform UK, has continued to express his political views about the country's direction. He and Prime Minister Keir Starmer represent two different political perspectives, with Mr. Farage advocating for policies that emphasise sovereignty and independence, while Sir Keir focuses on rebuilding relations with European and international partners while maintaining the UK's autonomy. Their differing viewpoints are part of the ongoing democratic debate in Britain, reflecting how diverse opinions continue to shape national discussions on economics, trade, and governance. Both figures have played significant roles in influencing political dialogue, with Mr. Farage often appealing to voters who value national control and traditional principles, while Sir Keir highlights the importance of collaboration, diplomacy, and stability. This contrast underscores the strength of democratic diversity in the UK, where citizens are encouraged to engage openly in political discourse and express differing views through respectful debate. Public opinion on Brexit remains mixed nearly a decade after the 2016 referendum. Some citizens feel that Brexit has not delivered the expected economic benefits, while others believe it has allowed the UK to make independent decisions and regain control over its laws and borders. A recent survey suggested that around 62% of respondents viewed Brexit as less successful than they had originally hoped, citing concerns about trade and economic performance. However, experts have noted that the economic picture is complex and cannot be attributed solely to Brexit. Many EU economies have also experienced periods of stagnation or slow growth in recent years due to inflation, energy costs, and supply chain disruptions. Official figures show that in the second quarter of 2025, the UK's GDP grew by approximately 0.3%, slightly higher than the Eurozone average of 0.1% for the same period, a sign that Britain's economy continues to recover, albeit gradually. Prime Minister Starmer has emphasised that his government's top priority is stabilising the economy while maintaining a fair tax system. He has said that economic policy should balance fiscal responsibility with compassion, ensuring that the burden of taxation does not fall disproportionately on working families. The government has also expressed its intention to promote growth through investment in education, healthcare, and public infrastructure, all while protecting essential public services. Critics of the government's economic strategy have debated the pace of recovery and the impact of certain policies, but Sir Keir maintains that his approach is grounded in evidence and long-term thinking rather than short-term political gain. He has also highlighted the importance of supporting small businesses, encouraging innovation, and creating sustainable employment opportunities across all regions of the United Kingdom. According to the Prime Minister, a resilient economy must be built on fairness, transparency, and collaboration between public and private sectors to ensure that future generations inherit a stronger and more secure financial foundation. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has been leading efforts to close an estimated £40 billion fiscal gap while ensuring that the government continues to invest in areas that stimulate growth. Her approach has included measures to strengthen the UK's financial position through careful spending, improved tax collection, and targeted investment. Some of her previous policy decisions, such as changes to national insurance contributions, have sparked debate among business groups. While some employers expressed concern about costs, the government stated that these steps were necessary to secure funding for health and social care services and to maintain the country's fiscal health. Sir Keir has not confirmed any future tax increases but has stated that the government will make all major fiscal decisions based on updated economic data and official forecasts. He has also emphasised transparency, pledging that any future changes to taxation or spending will be communicated clearly and honestly to the public. The Prime Minister has repeatedly stated that he does not want to repeat the mistakes of previous governments and that his administration's goal is to leave the economy stronger and fairer for future generations. The discussion surrounding Brexit, taxation, and the UK economy continues to shape public debate across the nation. Politicians from all sides agree on the importance of maintaining stability and ensuring that policies are based on facts, data, and long-term interests rather than ideology. The government's current strategy appears focused on rebuilding trust with voters through evidence-based policymaking, sound financial management, and steady progress rather than unrealistic promises. And if you want more hard-hitting breakdowns like this one, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next update.